continuing with our holiday themed cigars since today is the second day of January, right after New Year's. And I'm going to go back to one that we did a week or so ago and review the other part of that. This is the CAO Wicked Winter. There's Mr. Winter on there looking all wicked, if you will. We reviewed the Stingy Scrooge about a week ago, so this is the counterpart, the Wicked Winter, and this cigar uses a Honduran wrapper, U.S. broadleaf binder, and Nicaraguan and Honduran filler. Both cigars are seasonal releases, and CAO has done this. This is the third year in a row. 6x52, just like the Stingy Scrooge, same size. Much lighter wrapper color, as you can tell. Let's see, I don't know whether you can see Mr. Scrooge or not, but there he, the Wicked, Mr. Winter, but there he is. There he is. Alright, there's the density shot. Has a nice feel in the hand, but it is 6.5 inches long. So, how about this? Let's get right to it. The new CAO Wicked Winter. Alright, as with the Stingy Scrooge, these bands are huge, so it won't be on there very long. You'll get a better shot of what it looks like all unfurled at the end. Good draw. Yep, that's very good, actually. Alright, your first flavors are very sweet, tangy orange citrus with underlying sweet boysenberry notes, brown sugar, and what I would call a bread-like flavor at the very tail end. Black pepper at about a 7.5 with a little low-level underlying base coffee, black coffee notes. So those are the flavors you're hit with initially. As a matter of fact, I can tell you exactly how far I'm in. As I speak to you, I'm 4.5 minutes in. So those are the flavors that you will notice by that point or before. So you really notice them a little earlier, but I'll give myself a little extra time to see how things develop out. So that's how it starts. Not a bad start at all. Let's see where we go from here. Well, I'm about an inch in. The picture right before this had the ash on it. Now it doesn't. It's not there anymore. No big deal. The flavors are an extremely sweet orange citrus. It reminds me of a candy-like or the old baby aspirin that were orange. If you remember that, it was extremely sweet and tangy. That's the same flavor, folks. Mix that with some nice brown sugar and a touch of white chocolate with very low level coffee notes at the base, and that's what you have. The finish is a brown sugar cream combination. A little bit of lingering black pepper, not a great deal. As I sit here, I don't really get a lot, but there's some. We'll give it medium body, and that's where you are, about an inch in. The sweetness has ramped up. It is very nice, actually. Well, I'm pretty much at the midpoint, and as you can tell from the time, you're going to get a lot of mileage out of this cigar, which is always good. Now the flavors are about the same with one exception, but the amounts of each flavor have changed. You still have your sweet orange citrus, but there's been a surge of the brown sugar and a surge of the coffee. The white chocolate is still there to give it a little more sweetness, but it's not as obvious as it was before. It's also a new flavor, a little dry wood. cigar is still medium bodied, and the finish is pretty much unchanged. So that's about the only changes. Here at the midpoint, still a ways to go. Well, we're down to the end, so let's wrap it up. That is the actual time on this cigar. Almost unheard of for a, well, 6.5 but inches long, but it's incredible burn time in this cigar. Has to play into the final score too. So getting to the flavors, just like I left you in the last segment. The orange citrus is there. It's very sweet. Started to almost turn to a sweet cedar, but I'm gonna stick with orange citrus. Heavy on the brown sugar and heavy on the coffee. The dry wood really sort of went away. That was the only thing, and the white chocolate remains subtle, but very heavy sweetness in this cigar. It's not a lot of power. That's the only thing that's really negative. Is it stayed medium bodied. Easily could be your first cigar of the day or a morning cigar if you have more than one. That's the only negative. It's extremely sweet and very nice flavors. I liked it. I liked it a lot, but because of that, I'm rating it a 91. To me, this is much better than the Stingy Scrooge, but you know, both are pretty good cigars. This is just, to me, much better. I enjoyed the heavy sweetness, but the lack of power held it down. So there you have it. The CAO Wicked Winter 91. Should be available anywhere to sell CAO cigars.